Somebody kick Gibbs out, get the car out, pack.
The draft goes wonder.
Wait, never mind, I built that motor. Nobody look at that car, then fuck away from it.
No, it's still there.
Look at the garage area, and I'll open it up for you guys.
Yeah, low motors the rest of the season for that comment right there. Jesse, shut up.
I don't want it.
I mean, I'll fuck myself.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to week 4 of the CTC Cup Series. Tonight, we are at California Speedway, formerly known as Auto Club Speedway, but since the track does not exist anymore, we will be reverting back to California Speedway here in CTC. Tonight's race sponsored by Daddy Dave, who is unfortunately going to miss tonight's race due to, I guess, an illness, I guess you could say. So, everybody put some thoughtful messages in the chat if you could. Gonna be missing tonight, but he did sponsor the race. Daddy Dave's California 120 here tonight, and well, practice just finishing up here. 31 cars looks like gonna be starting the race out here tonight. Get qualifying underway. Drivers heading out on track now. Get that music shut off. Like Kenny Frisbee getting those tires warmed up. Got to be careful there. Strict qualifying scrutiny, so can't be doing too much tire warming and stuff. Casey Graves on screen. Oh, gets a little loose on exit. Gonna have to retry that one. Been there, done that. Ronnie Holmes gonna make his first lap. I think Michael Christopher was one of our fastest in practice, but practice speed, qualifying speed, much different. Mike been struggling with qualifying lately, so hopefully he can get it done here tonight. It's like Holmes gonna run that top lane on the first lap. Lap number 2, usually better in these next gen cars. Just gotta get those tires warmed up. The driver's out here right now. Garrett Boyd starting his first lap. Patrick O'Keefe. Davis Greenwell, the 20. Ace Johnson in the 33. Harry Grindell in the 70. A lot of cars out there qualifying right now. I think we'll focus on the fastest driver on lap 1. Patrick O'Keefe, Griesbaum. Fastest on lap 1 so far. We'll bring the ticker up. Yeah, Griesbaum going to be the fastest on lap 1, so right on board. 10 for the remainder of his lap. 40.37. I think they can run low 40s, high 39s in qualifying under perfect conditions. So we'll probably see something along those lines for lap number 2 for these guys. And lap 2 complete for Griesbaum. 40.22 goes to the top of the board. Quinn Newton close behind. No, Grindell to the top of the board. 40.21. Followed by Garrett Boyd in third. Quinn Newton crossed the line on his second lap. 40.28. Jeff Price, 40.19. Goes to the top of the board. Michael Christopher, like I said, fastest in practice. About to start his second lap. Casey Graves goes to 4th. Andrew Beach, 11th, just finished his lap. Michael Christopher's first lap puts him in 9th. Michael Edwards, second lap goes to 9th. Evers up to 7th. Brian Martin in 8th. On board with Christopher. Michael Christopher, top of the board. Nice job there for Mike. What else we got on track? Thomas Dilg. Blake Giglio crosses for his second lap and goes to 6th for Blake. So not going to get that pole position like he did last week, but still a good lap for Blake. Cliff Mullins gets up to 9th in that 37. Nick Leo, 15th. Thomas Doak, 24th on his first lap. Dane Cruz, top of the board in the 67 at the end of qualifying. That 67 car goes to the top of the board with a 40.100 flat. Ties Michael Christopher, but the game decided that 4th digit was quicker. And he goes to the top. Looks like Lucky Carl going to finish his first lap just in time. He will not. So 29 cars putting in a qualifying lap. Looks like 32 going to start tonight. Get ready for our grid. Just a moment. Things we're going to need to attend to really quickly. All right, go over our grid for tonight's race. Dane Cruz on the pole at the last second. Nice job by Dane. Getting the pole position tonight. On his outside, Michael Christopher. I think he was the pole sitter at Daytona. Almost got his second pole of the season, but he's going to start second tonight. Jeff Price going to start in 3rd behind those two, followed by Harry Rundell in the 70 and 4th. Andrew Griesbaum going to start 5th. Casey Graves in 6th. Blake Giglio going to start 7th. Garrett Boyd going to start in 8th. Beyond that, we got Quinn Newton in 9th, Cliff Mullins in 10th, Ethan Evers in 11th, Brian Martin in 12th, Carson Badel in 13th, Michael Edwards in 14th, Corey Moore in 15th, Nick Leo 16th tonight. Patrick O'Keefe going to start in the 17th position, Patsy Catalano in 18th, Jake Vainoski in 19th, Mark Schrader in 20th. I think that's gonna be his debut tonight, so we'll see what Mark can do. Andrew Beach going to start in 21st. Ronnie Holmes in 22nd, Jesse J. Jones in 23rd, Thomas Dilg in 24th, and our last few rows here, Ace Johnson going to be starting 25th, Travis Scripture in 26th, Kenny Frisbee in 27th, Jonathan Rains in 28th, Davis Greenwell in 29th, Daniel Llewellyn in 30th, Lucky Carleck in 31st, and running out the 32 car field tonight, Ian Montrose in 32nd. They round through 3 and 4, gonna go green right here. Green flag in the hands of the flag man. Through the restart zone they go. Green flag in the air here at California. Side by side off of 2, almost 3 wide everywhere through the pack. I think I saw 4 wide toward the back. Already a crazy start to the race here at Auto Club, California, whatever you want to call it. They're definitely looking 4 wide throughout the field. Go to a blink cam here to keep an eye on everything. Michael Christopher going to lead the first lap. Dane Cruz looks to the inside in turn 1, gets really close to the bumper of Christopher. Christopher going to block to the low side. Rundell looks to his outside. Turn 3 they go side by side for the lead. 22 and 70. Christopher going to have that position off of turn 4 again. A lot of jockeying for position going on at the front. Everywhere throughout the field. Brindell had it in turn 1, but that bottom lane is really good right now. This time Brindell will hold on to position off of 2. Gonna get a good run down the backstretch, and Brindell almost cleared of the lead, and he will. Looking a little farther back. I mean, everywhere you look throughout this field, there's racing going on. Lap 3 complete. Now they're side by side for second. Second and third still side by side in turn 1. Brunel just kind of holding on to that lead, staying ahead of him. He's not running the bottom. And that worries me a little bit for his tires. From what I've seen in practice, they're going to fall off a cliff at about lap 8 and beyond that, and you're going to lose a ton of time if you didn't keep them cool. But then they kind of plateau, so it's really, the tires are going to be interesting tonight. You can't do a ton of saving. Got to make sure you keep your track position, but at the same time, you can't burn them off too bad, or you're not going to recover from it. It's like the first side-by-side battle we got is Cliff Mullen without putting Newton to the inside of Evers. A little contact in the corner right there. Now Graves looking to the inside of Newton. They're going to be 3 wide, it looks like, right there. Just for a moment now, Newton going to clear up to the top. Oh, we got somebody spinning on the front stretch. I think that's Badel, 59, gets... Oh man, the caution's out. They are still wrecking. Pat's Catalano with heavy damage. Alright, let's back that one up. Gonna see Carson Badel like gonna get loose. No! The 48 gets loose underneath. Contact from the 71, the 48 goes up the racetrack. into the 59 and cannot recover the car. Comes down the track a little bit and just gets nailed by the 33. The 45 gets in here as well and has problems. And there's your wreck. Caution number 1, lap 7. So we're gonna head down pit road. That is a phenomenal camera angle. See a lot of the field coming down right here. Pretty much every car in the top 20. They're going to make their way into their pit boxes. Like the top 4 are all going to stay out, along with Blake Giglio, so top 5. And it looks like Cruz wins the race off pit road. Oh, no, Giglio I think took fuel only. So that's how he's going to get up into 5th. Then Griesbaum took 2 tires. And everybody else taking 4. Brian Martin looks like a fuel only stop. Llewellyn as well, fuel only. The rest of the field taking 4. Got Carson Badel just took his fast repair. Ace Johnson as well taking the fast repair. Catalano took 1. Jesse J. Jones took 1. A lot of fast repairs being used early on in this race. Should take the 1 to green signal right here. And we do. Alright, all 32 cars are going to come back to the green flag here. Pace car pulls back onto pit road. Green flag back in the air. Casey Graves leads us to the start-finish line. Giglio looking to the inside already. Ian Montrose holding that top lane through 1 and 2. Giglio got on the bottom. Oh, we got a spinner. I think that was Nick Leo. Another car goes around in front. Oh, man. Caution's out again. I think the caution's out. Yeah. Another wreck in the back. I think that, yeah, the 46 of Corey Moore, his debut as well. Let's see what happened to Moore. Off the restart right here. Oh man. Like he just gets loose. Go to the far chase camera here. Gonna get loose off turn 2. Moves down into the 69. Overcorrects up into the 18, and then it's on from there. Oh, he cracks the wall pretty good. 18. Scripture. Take a look at what he was seeing through that. I think he did a good job saving it. Okay. Oh, he just rolls the car backward. Slides back up the racetrack. Did a good job saving that thing. Keeping it out of harm's way. Nick Leo, I think as well, not too much damage on that 69 car. So the only one with real damage is going to be the one that started it all. And man, I cannot get the caution flag graphic to stay up on the screen. I haven't had that problem in a while, I'm sorry about that. Not too many pitters this time around. Graves, Montrose, Holmes, and Reigns all still have yet to pit this race. Every other driver has come down at least once. We had a lucky dog right there. Looks like the 20 of Davis Greenwell gonna get a lap back. Go to 1 lap down. Davis will have the option to take another lucky dog, assuming he finishes in front of all the other lap down cars on the next caution. So, not the race I expected to have 2 cautions already so far. I mean, we had, I think, 1 caution total at Texas, which Texas is known to go green, but so is Auto Club. Pace car lights out once again. Alright, Casey Graves going to lead us to the green once again. Blake Giglio on his outside this time. And here we go. Green flag back in the air. Graves gets a good jump. Giglio also gets a good jump, though. Those two are probably going to be even into turn 1. Giglio with a good run through 1 and 2. He'll clear Graves. On board with the 53, running 16th right now. Oh, a little bit of contact at the front. I think that might have been the 5 that tagged the outside wall. There's so much going on right now. Cliff Mullins with a blink right there. Jeff Price to the bottom. 3 wide inside. Goes past the 38 and the 55 at once. Back up front, Graves. Looked like he maybe wanted to try to get it on Giglio again. Not going to do it this time. We got Ronnie Holmes in third right now, trying to hold off Ian Montrose and Dane Cruz behind him. Now those two are side by side for 4th and 5th. Jonathan Rains and Harry Brundell duking it out for 8th. And I mean, there's really not a singular battle going on. These guys are all just really running in a pack right now. I'd say from 21st on up. They're using a lot of aero pushing right now. They're using the draft. It's as much as the super speedways and intermediate can get. Christopher, oh, big move to the bottom lane, below Montrose. Oh, more contact made. They're 4 wide for a moment right there. They are 4 wide now. That's not gonna work. Oh, Montrose. I think he lifted a little bit, got out of the 4 wide. And he is dropping like a rock now. One of those drivers that has not pit yet, I think. And I think he's starting to feel those tires. Griesbaum, Edwards, and Evers 3 wide back there. Now 3 wide. We're on 5th. 4 wide right there. Oh man, you can do it here though. You can do it. You know, you hear 4 wide and you're like, oh man, they're about to crash, but this track is like 6 lanes wide. You got plenty of room for it. As long as everybody knows what they're doing, they can get enough room. Their surroundings, and everybody has been so far. Giglio still leads the completion of lap 20, 1/3 of the way through this race. Oh, contact. I think that was the 57 and the 22. Now, Giglio, Cruz, and Brunel. Looks like in a bit of a battle here for the lead of the race. As a reminder, no stages in this race. They're gonna have to pit, and some of these drivers gonna have to pit in about 10 laps. Others got another 5 or 6 in them probably. And a few in the field probably got another 22 in them. So, pit strategy all over the place right now. But nobody can make it to the end on fuel yet. And that's the point in the run where you're going to start feeling the tires, and you saw it right there. Jeff Price loose on entry to 1 and sideways pretty much the whole corner. Did a good job saving that thing. He'll fall back to 14th, and he gets turned hard to the outside wall. And his motor might have just blown up. No, he's okay. Well, he's not okay. That car is real torn up, but man. Oh. So that starts... Price is not even involved in this. He gets loose in 1 and 2. We saw this. He's going to fall back around the 68 and the 38. 68. Oh man, the 68 and the 45 just kind of keep running where they were. Neither of them wanted to lift and just kind of run right into the 14. Then from the blimp cam, see the 54 checks up, 71 checks up, and the 68 and the 45 try to both squeeze in a 1 car width gap. And big old wreck right there. Oh, with 23, he goes around after the fact. And I'm hearing something about the lucky dog. Might have had a bit of an arc break here. Yep, 86 into the 23 and ran into the 20, took his lucky dog away. So that's how that happened. Pit stop's going on right now. Giglio wins the race off pit road, followed by Grindel, Christopher, Edwards. Should have put the ticker up there. Alright, so we had 1 driver stay out there. It's going to be the 33 of Ace Johnson. And we might see, with him seeing everybody coming up pit road, we might see him pit here. And he does not. He's going to stay out on 16 lap old tires. That does worry me a little bit, I will not lie. All right, we'll see if everybody knows how to navigate around a car with older tires. But 35 laps to go. The fuel mileage is going to be interesting here. I think they can make around 32 laps on a tank under green flag conditions, so if they save an extra 2 or 3 laps, they can make it to the end without pitting again. We'll see if anybody tries that strategy. The way things have been going, 3 cautions so far tonight, I would not bet on a green flag run to the end of the race, but that's going to be a gamble. Here we go. Ace Johnson going to lead us back to the green flag. And green flag back in the air. Johnson waits until the green flag comes out. Oh, bit of a stack up in the outside lane. I think we had a lane change before the line right there. And they're 3 wide, almost all the way through the pack in turn 1. 57's loose on the bottom. Can he save it? He does. A lot of shuffling around here down the backstretch. Oh, contact 38 and 33. 88's going to wreck him, and the caution's out. Unbelievable. I was just saying, telling these drivers that they got to be careful with the car and older tires, and somebody ends up running into the car with older tires. Let's take a look at it. See right here, 38 drifts up into the 33, and the wreck's on from there. Back it up a little bit farther here. I think the 33 might not have been all the way up to the wall like the 38 had expected. That's about all you can say about that. It's the kind of stuff that keeps you from going green most of the time and ends up wrecking a few other cars. We see Boyd with a ton of front end damage, missing that front bumper. Quinn Newton got heavily involved in this one. Car ahead of him. Tell who that is. Kenny Frisbee in the 11. Some heavy damage. Alrighty, so Michael Christopher wins the race off pit road. Not sure how he did that. No, I think he just took the lead under green. Okay, we had a lot of cars pit right there. So Ian Montrose, Boyd, Cruz, Leo, Johnson, Newton, Eck, Llewellyn, Griesbaum, they all come down pit road here. Everybody else stayed out. And then I'll put Michael Christopher in the lead of this race. halfway to go this time by. And the fuel situation is going to be close for everybody in the field. I think all the cars that came down this caution are definitely good to the end, and everybody who stayed out is going to be close. All right, green flag back in the air. Michael Christopher gets back on the gas. We got some more lane changing before the line. Thought we were done with that. Pretty wide here around 13th. Oh, bunch of cars in the outside wall. 55. I think that was the 86 possibly. 59. I think they all tagged the outside wall. Now they're full wide when you Griezmann. A little bit of door banging action right there. Toward the front. Pretty wide there. 71, 5, and 48. Now Cliff Mullins trying to hang on to third. Got the 54 and the 4 car trying to get around him. Christopher and Giglio top 2. Mullins looks like pulling away from 4th now. Come on to that 3rd position. We got Edwards and Martin still battling for 4th. Edwards trying to look on the outside of the 54. 53 to the inside of the 48 back there, and oh, everybody's checking out. Wrecking. Oh, the 59 is wrecking. They keep it straight. Jeff Price in the outside wall. He's got a destroyed race car. I think that's going to be his night. Cannot go green tonight. Like another Daytona situation. Might be some penalties handed out after this week. Oh goody. Alright, let's take a look at that one. It starts around the 88 and the 59. I think that was too far. I'm sorry. All right, we're gonna take a look at blimp cam here. 88 goes to the inside of the 59. 68 pushes up into the 88. 69's on the outside wall at the same time. And those guys all get in the wall, and then unrelated up here. 18 drives into the back of the 14. that was pretty much it. On board with the 18 car. Gets in there deep and drives into the back of the 14. That will leave Jeff Price out of the race. Harry Grindell looks like also out of this one. Not sure when that happened. Dropped out of the race due to a connection error. So 14 and 70 out of this one. Caution number 5 of the night. 25 laps to go. Should have 23 to go when we take the green flag again. Looks like 19th and back all went down pit road right there. Some took 4 tires, some just took fuel. Highest car that is definitely good on fuel is the 67 in 9th place. But I think everybody can make it at this point with the caution laps. We'll put Mike Christopher in really quick here and see what he's got to say about it. Hey, Mike Chris, Lucas, got me?
I got you.
Hey man, well, leading this race right now. I think you're good on fuel. I don't know if you want to share that, but you look like you got some speed in that 22 right now. How you doing?
Yeah, it was gonna turn into a fuel mods race, or close to it. I think we had just enough if it went green. But yeah, something about this track I really enjoy with this car. I guess like this is the best combo I've had with this car for sure. So I just want a good point stay. A win would be nice too. I just want a good point stay to stay right in the thick of it. So we'll see what happens.
I got you, man. Well, as the team owner, I'm rooting for you. Good luck.
Oh, thanks, man.
Mike Chris out front, Giglio on his outside. Those two former teammates last year. Now Blake on Artemis Esports, Mike Chris on LH Motorsports. So these two very used to racing against each other. A long history. Take the green flag again. 23 laps to go when we cross the line. Green flag. Back in the air. Good start for Christopher. He's going to jump way out in front of Giglio. The rest of these drivers going to find their way through here. Restart right here. These guys aren't fanning out as much as they were. It's good to see they were going pretty crazy in those last couple of restarts. Giglio ripping the middle lane. Top. Gonna get a good run off of 4. Got Brian Martin behind him, and then Andrew Beach there. He's had a rough last few weeks, but he is running pretty good right now up there in 4th. He's under fire from the 53 for that 4th position, but still top 5 night so far for Beach. See if we can keep that up. We got O'Keefe and Cruz side by side here for 7th. Oh, the 59 back there got a little loose. Out of shape, something happened with Badel. Oh man, Christopher doing a little bit of blocking down to the bottom, trying to keep Giglio behind him. Oh man, we got issues back here. Oh, Quinn Newton's loose on the bottom. He's trying to save it. Cliff Mullins drops down to avoid him, and Quinn spins to the inside of the racetrack. Saves the car. He's got to get it going again, though. He's a single car spin. Caution's not going to come out for that. What a save from Quinn. He saves that race car. I thought for sure he was going straight into the inside wall. And the nature of the hope of going green here, race control is going to keep it green. But man, that was a nice job by Quinn. I'm sure we'll get another caution for him here soon. The way these guys have been driving, it's almost a done deal. Oh man, bunch of drivers in the wall right there. O'Keefe to the outside of the 48. Guys are using all the racetrack, they're using all of the body panels on each other's cars. Giglio might have tagged the outside wall. Oh man, the 18 and another car spin to the inside. And they're right back up into the racing line. That could not have been good. So who needs to lock down the race car when you can just drive up and wreck each other? You can see the 18 scripture on the bottom gets a little loose. The 5 and the 38 getting the outside wall. 38 comes down into the 18, and the 18 drives straight up onto the racetrack with oncoming traffic. Go on board. See, it's the initial wreck is not the 18's fault. 38 comes down into him, trying to avoid that other car in the wall. But I think the 18 forgot there's 30 cars out here and just drove right up into everybody. So caution number 6 tonight. Quinn Newton gets his caution, so he'll stay on the lead lap, get back up there with everybody. I'm sure he's happy that caution came out. We'll see who decides to come down pit road. A lot of these guys with almost 20 laps on their tires. And with 17 laps to go, you're probably going to need some tires here soon, and they do come down. Mike Christopher leads them down. First car going to stay out is Ethan Evers, it looks like. And a few others go with him. But the majority of the field going to come down pit road right here. Oh, Andrew Beach stays out as well. He's happy over the radio. He gets a bonus point for leading a lap. All right, Mike Christopher wins up race off pit road. Followed by Giglio, Griesbaum, Cruz, Martin, Dilk, O'Keefe, Vainoski. You got Holmes, Edwards, Jones, Schrader, Graves, Rains, Greenwell, Newton, and Lucky Karlek. Drivers involved in that one. Corey Moore, 3 laps down, had to toe to pit road. He might be out of this one. Kenny Frisbee on pit road, 1 lap down, trying to fix that damage. Ace Johnson, who got obliterated by the car coming up the racetrack. His night, I think, is over. He doesn't have a fast repair left, so tough night for Ace. Pat Catalano gonna get back out there. He's got some damage on that car. Carson Badel, he's been beat up all night, but his car actually looks clean. Alright, top 6 cars stay out. Probably about 10 or 12 green flag laps on their tires. So it's going to make a difference. Maybe about 8 for some of them, 7 or 8 laps. Either way, there's going to be a tire difference from top 6 on back. Front row, Andrew Beach and Ian Matros going to get us restarted. Alright, around their way off turn 4. Gotta hit the restart zone and then it's in Andrew Beach's hands.
Green flag.
Gonna step on it about halfway through the zone. Green flag back in the air, 14 laps to go at the line. I accidentally select the chopper cam, but we're gonna roll with it. Christopher with a good run. Now down the backstretch with help from the 67. He's gonna hold on to 7th. He's the highest car on 4 tires. See if he can get up there first. Let's see whoever can get through this traffic first. And to the front, the 14. Oh no, the 4 goes around. Michael Edwards spins to the inside of the racetrack. Doesn't look like anybody else involved in this one. And the caution is out. You're gonna see Edwards right here. Oh no. Starts with the 57, it looks like. We'll back this up. Go to our blimp cam. And you're gonna see out of turn 4, looks like the 57 tried to clear up in front of the 48. The 92 checked up though. See right here, we're gonna back it up. I'm gonna try to slow this down for everybody. So the 57, well within his rights to clear up here. He's got about a car length. And then the 92 checks up, which forces the 57 to slow down just a little bit, and the 48 has nowhere to go. Ends up putting the 48 in the wall, and then you're going to see the 4 car of Edwards right here. He's got nowhere to go. Gets into the 48, spins down the inside, makes contact with the 01. And there's your caution. So that was the most racing incident wreck I've seen all night. Once again, it says we're green flag racing, and we're not. Fun times. Andrew Beach gonna still have the lead here. He's hoping this race just keeps going with the cautions. That means he can stay out front. Gonna have to save fuel though. He's got 24 laps on this tank. And I don't know, he's gonna have to stretch it pretty far to go another 12, even with the caution laps. Looks like Kenny Frisbee gets the lucky dog. He'll make his way back onto the lead lap. 28 lead lap cars right now. Edwards gonna come off pit road, fixed his car up. Catalano also on pit road fixing damage. That leaves, looks like 4 cars out of the race now. 28 cars still on track. And I didn't think the incident limit would be a problem this week, but we have a few cars approaching the penalty limit, which means they're going to get a drive-through penalty if they go over 16 incidents. Closest driver right now, I'm not going to say who it is, but somebody is at 16. And a few other drivers around 12 or 13. So some people, if they get a 4X, they're going to have a drive-through penalty. So some people are going to have to be on their toes right here, make sure they don't get another incident point. And a reminder, unlimited green, white, checkered attempts. In parentheses, 15. So hopefully these guys go green. I don't want to use all 15 of our available green, white, checkers, but caution number 7 on lap 50, not good. Next week's race, we will be going to Kansas Speedway. That should be an exciting one there. Race is somewhat like Auto Club, but top lane seems to be a lot better at Kansas, so it's going to be kind of a flip-flop sort of deal. But here we go. Pace car pulls off. We're going to go green for hopefully the final time here tonight.
Green, green, green.
Green flag back in the air, Beach leading us to the flag man. Side by side for second. Nick Leo, Ian Montrose. Oh man, Montrose got a little tight right there, had to get off the gas. Leo gonna clear up in a second. Now we got 3 wide between Giglio, Boyd, and Griesbaum for a moment. Giglio gonna clear up. Christopher goes around the outside of the 38. Now Giglio is the highest car on 4 tires. That's what I was talking about. He got through the traffic a little bit better than Christopher did, and now he's going to have the advantage of being the lead car getting through all these guys. But they are flying through the pack right now with those 4 tires. They're hoping it goes green. And on the flip side, all those cars that have stayed out, they're hoping we just get a bunch more cautions here. Nick Leo gets around Andrew Beach for the lead. Leo 16 laps on his tires, as opposed to the 7 of Giglio and Christopher. A little bit farther back, we do complete 2 full green flag laps. Absolutely amazing. It's been a while. 3 wide, Giglio, Mullins, and Montrose. Giglio gonna get by those 2. Now Christopher looks to the inside of him. Contacts with the 99 and 37. Michael Christopher is getting held up a lot right now. This is not what he wanted to see. Those new tires, he's having to do a lot of battling right now. Giglio was able to get through the traffic a lot better. Now he finds himself in 3rd, trying to run down to 71 and 69. Back bumper to 71 a Beach. Guys are going crazy behind that battle though. 3 wide in the mid pack, couple lanes. Oh, the 4 car. Nice, that's the 4 car. The 67 gets into the 3. Oh, the 67 now making it 4 wide. The 3 gets up into a car and we're wrecking. It's unbelievable. All right. A lot of things to go over under that caution. The admin of the race screwed up the drive-thrus and cleared some people's drive-thru penalties, so that guy sucks, whoever that is. But we're gonna go green here for the final time, right, everybody? Nick Leo leading us back to the green.
Green flag.
Green flag back in the air. 2 laps to go here at Auto Club. Green, white, checkered. First attempt. No, a natural green, white, checkered. I apologize. So, and under regulation. Leo out front right now. Beach and Giglio side by side for second. Beach gets a good run off the corner. Through 3 and 4 they go. Andrew Beach to the inside of the 69. Trying to get there. He's got those older tires. But Giglio to the inside of Beach again. Maybe doored each other a little bit right there. Dead even at the line. Nick Leo leads at the white flag. I think they wrecked toward the back, but we're going to stay green. Giglio and Beach still side by side through 1 and 2. And they're going to let Nick Leo get away with this one. They stay side by side. Leo, the winner at Auto Club last season in the Gen 4 car. This man has got this place under wraps. Through turns 3 and 4. The 69 goes, and off of turn 4 it looks like Nick Leo is going to have this one. Nick Leo wins at Auto Club. Giglio spins across the line. Oh my goodness! The 54 just went flying. Insane finish. Nick Leo gets it done back-to-back at Auto Club. That's pretty impressive. Burning it down on the Auto Club sign. And that, in a pack of 32 cars, it's impressive to go back to back at this track. And that'll lock him into the playoffs again. One of our Championship 4 drivers last season, and he's looking to have another strong championship run. We get a word with our second place finisher here, Andrew Beach. Get back to it. I don't think he's going to be very happy about this one. He kind of... Andrew, taking it home second tonight. What's going on, man?
Oh man, it's going. I'm usually not good in these, so second place is good for me.
All right, I thought you'd be a little more disappointed. I mean, you had a good shot at the win there, but yeah, nice podium finish in this big field. Pretty good job.
Man, I can't lie. There's a good bit of disappointment for not being able to get around Nick. I think me and him were both on the same tire strategy, but I mean, from the few seasons that I've ran with Nick, Nick's an incredibly fast driver. So I'm not too hurt. I'm happy that I beat Blake. I'm sure Blake's not happy that he had fresh tires and couldn't get around me or Nick. But it was a fun race right there. A lot of cautions there at the end that kind of saved me. I know it probably wasn't the most fun to watch for everybody or for you to broadcast, but it really saved my race there at the end, staying out. Yeah, I'm excited. We're not going to let a second place be a bummer. We're gonna enjoy this.
Yeah, that's definitely going to help you in the points. But another playoff spot being taken by that 69 car, so it's going to start heating up here soon. Man, you did a good job tonight. That strategy, I think, was definitely the right call the way the race had been going, and I was surprised how well you held up against Giglio with his new tires.
Me too. I figured tires were going to be a lot more important than they were, it seemed like, because the fall off, I feel, was pretty significant after, 10, 20 laps, but somehow I was able to hold on to it, use the draft off the 69, and kind of pinch Blake down and made it work.
Yeah, man, for sure. Did a good job out there. You got anybody you want to shout out for the second place finish?
Yep. I got to shout out Side Pipes. If you are in the Newton, North Carolina, Catawba County area, check him out for any automotive repairs, transmissions, spraying bed liners, all that good mess. Spit and Venom podcast. We're going to have a good one here soon whenever we all cool down with recent events. It should be a good one. Got to thank you for broadcasting and putting this league on. I'm not necessarily a great driver when it comes to these, so it's really nice to see that the practice is paying off and running up front here this weekend. STC Imperium, got to thank Bo. BCR Sim Products, I'm waiting on my sim rig, should be coming in hopefully soon, but I'm excited. And let's go. Lucas, I love you.
All right.
Love you, Sky God.
Thanks for talking to us, Andrew. We'll see you next week.
Yes, sir. You have a good one.
Two. All right, that was Andrew Beach in the 71, taking home a second place, and now we're going to work with our winner, Nick Leo. What's up, man?
What's up? You hear me?
Yeah, I got you, man. What is it about this track? You won here last season, man. What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking that, and then I don't know. The first 3 quarters of that race was not going good, so I don't know. I did not expect to win tonight. I can tell you that.
Yeah, you kind of came out of nowhere in the last couple laps with that pit strategy. You and a couple of the drivers pulled that, stayed out, and it worked out for sure. I told Beach I think that was the right call there because they just kept wrecking it. There was no point in taking tires when you weren't going to use them.
Yeah, that's what I figured. And I mean, I was in the back all race, and it was just so hard to pass back there. So I just figured I just got to get up front. I'm just stay out. I told my buddy I'll staying out if there's another caution, and there was. And I didn't think, what was it, 6 or 8 of us stayed out? I thought it was just going to be me, but I don't know. Apparently, tires don't really matter that much.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like it. You had some good speed there at the end, even with the slightly older tires, and did a good job out there, man. I mean, were you at all worried when those guys got to you in turn 3, or you think you had it there at that point?
I was a little worried when I saw Blake was restarting behind me, but he gave me a good push. But I figured he was going to try and take us 3 wide there. But then I looked in the mirror, and I was pretty far in front of him, and I was like, oh, I think I got this. And then took the white, and it seemed like from that point on, I pretty much knew I had it. Because, I mean, it's just so hard to pass, especially when they're 2 wide behind you.
Yeah, I got that. Well, thanks for talking to us, man. You got anybody you want to shout out for the win?
Nah, just you guys, you for broadcasting, and the guys that run the league, and shout out to Jewel. I heard somebody in there hating on it. I don't know who it was, but I heard him hating on the paint.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know how you could hate on that too. And your burnout cam, I was watching that. I think it said like smoky cam or something.
Like the smoke.
No smoke in here. I make that the vapor cam.
Oh man! All right. See you next week, Kansas, man. Nice
Yeah,
job.
have a good one. I'll talk to you.
It was Nick Leo taking home the win, and well, I would look back at the last couple laps. I think I missed a replay on that last caution, and then they had an incident after. But you know what? We here at CTC Racing Network, we don't glorify crashes when they ruin races. So, on that note, thank you all for joining me tonight. We'll go over the results really quickly for the race. They're going to come up. There they are. Nick Leo taking home the win. Andrew Beach second. Giglio third. Montrose fourth. Thomas Duke fifth. Michael Christopher in sixth. Andrew Riesbaum seventh. Mullins in eighth. Graves ninth. Badel in 10th. That's your top 10, and I'll just scroll through the rest here. But that's going to do it for me tonight. I'm Lucas Hoytsman. Thank you all for joining me. We'll see you next week for Kansas. You know what? Just because I'm the greatest of all time, you know, not to toot my own horn, we're going to look at that last crash just because I'm feeling special. There's your 21st through 30th. Our final two finishers. And we'll take a look at that final wreck. I'm feeling froggy fresh. Where are we at here? It's going to take me a minute. That's why I didn't do it in the moment. $55. Gonna start. That's not what we want. I think this is lap 55. Yep, alright. Group field. Not even sure where this one starts. Oh yeah, I know where this one starts. Yeah, we kind of saw this one live. Back it up again. It's going to start around the 3-car of Evers. I don't know why it backed up so far. Okay. And you see he's going to come up in front of the 67. 67 just goes to the inside. And then 38 and the 3 come together. And they just continue to wreck. One more time from the blimp. That collects a lot of cars right there. Again, that's 5 to go. And because I want to see it, we'll take a look at the one after the race ended. Not sure who that was. I think that was 54 is where that started. Oh my goodness. You can just kind of look at the turn 1 cam on that one. All right. So, now that we saw the crashes, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you next week.